Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehanik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim ha'im b'zman hazeh.
חנרות חללו אנחנו מדליקים, אך הניסים ואך הנפלאות והשועות ועל מלחמות שעשית לאבותינו בימים חכם בזמן הזה. בכל 8 ימי חנוכה הנרות חללו קודשם, ואין לנו רשות להשתמש בהם, אלא לראותם בלבד, כדי לחודות וכלל לשמך הגדול על נשיך ועל נפלאותיך ועל ישועתך.
מעוז צור ישועתי לך נאה לשבח, תיקון בית תפילתי ושם תודה נזבח, לעת תכין מטבח מצר המנבח, אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח, אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח.
Hi there, I'm Scott, and this is GreatScott Knitting Vlognukkah night 3 of Hanukkah. Welcome to all of you, and if you are new, welcome to this channel. Hope you're enjoying what you find here. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for choosing this little corner that of the internet that I sort of put out here for you. So night 3, on the knitting front, nada, zilch, nothing's happening. It was a day off for me from knitting. I think it was the hat that I like prematurely finished off is still prematurely finished. So I still need to, rip it back out. I just wasn't feeling very knitterly today, so I wound up playing video games today. I have the week off, so really I can do whatever the heck I want. And so I did. So took the day off of knitting, which is so freaking rare. I very rarely take that pause in the knitting world, but it's really good for me to do that. So my light's being a little weird, so just hold on. There, that's a little bit better. A little less glare going on. Anyway, so yeah, nothing on the knitting front. So today's going to be relatively short. Didn't do anything on Hallgrim. Didn't start anything new. But I feel good about that, oddly, to have taken that pause, taken that just that break today from knitting and fiber. And actually, I think tomorrow I'm feeling a bit more inclined maybe to play in that world again. But yeah, today was a day off for that. So I'll get right into the Scott talk, and we'll wind it up there, which is very rare. I usually talk a little bit about knitting, but there's just nothing going on. So Scott talk tonight is night 3. So with night 3, we have 3 candles plus the shamesh, the helper candle. The first candle that's lit is that helper candle. And it is the one that lights the other candles. And so tonight we had 3 candles on the Chanukiah. And so the idea of tonight is vision. And for me, that means that, as the light grows from the Chanukiah, so does our ability to be able to see. We have more light to be able to see what's around us, what's in front of us, and where we want to go. And so to me, that brings on the idea of the more we can see, the more we can know, the more we can do, the more possibilities that are available to us. So when we develop our vision, when we look at what we want to become, then doors open. We start to see more possibilities in our lives. And so I guess a good question for us to contemplate is, what are the possibilities for the future? What more do we want to know? What more do we want to see? What more do we want to do with our lives, with our days, with our hours, with all of the activities that we are involved in? How do we want to expand those things, to do more with them, to create more good with what we do? I'll leave you with a couple of quotes to sort of wrap up my ideas here. What I'm thinking is, explore your vision of what you want your life to be, of what you want your day to be, or each hour of the day. Practice that looking to the future and crafting your own future by having that vision, by expanding your possibilities, and just being continually open to what's possible. So here are the couple of quotes. The first one is from Pearl S. Buck. All things are possible until they are proved impossible, and even the impossible may only be so as of now. So that's the quote from Pearl S. Buck. Really interesting idea that everything's possible until it's proven impossible. And even then, that may be just the current situation. the impossible may yet still be proven to be possible. And then the final quote is from Audrey Hepburn. And I don't know if it originated with her, but that's where it's been attributed. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. And so with that, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. I am truly enjoying Hanukkah this year. First night of Hanukkah, my best friend from college happened to be passing through town, stopped by, helped us light Hanukkah. And then later on that night, one of my husband's friends that we haven't seen since the beginning of COVID dropped by. And then last night, another friend of ours from here in town who often lights Hanukkah with us has been doing it remotely this year. She joined remotely with me last night to light the Hanukkah, and then she dropped by the house this evening to light her menorah as well as ours. So it has been a lovely time to reconnect with people. We haven't really had people in our home for the last 3 years to speak of. Just very, very few people, and very, very selective. We're still very selective about who comes in our home, but we are starting to embrace, maybe thaw a little bit from the pandemic, at least at our home. But we're being still very vigilant. But the vision of the future looks bright as we move forward in making connections and rebuilding relationships that we have had. I hope the same is true for you, that as we move forward in time from the challenges of the past few years, that you are able to make new connections and reconnect with people that are really important to you. And so with that, I will go ahead and say good night and go ahead and sign off. So may you have peace in your home and the fullness of joy for all who dwell there until tomorrow.